Like many of you might wondering, is it even possible for someone to really get a scholarship? Because you've been hearing about scholarship and you're hearing about people getting scholarships, and you're wondering, how can this be possible? Is it really necessary for me to apply? Is it worth my time to really apply? Are these people really going to reach out to me? All of these questions are part of the questions that comes to your mind. Obviously, anytime you see adverts like scholarship, but in my experience, I was one of those persons who really think that how many of these scholarship reviews can this school really do to get to my file and really consider me as one of a candidate that is deserving scholarship? How are these people really going to know that yes, truly I need this scholarship? How are they going to rate it? I know there are so many people submitting application for scholarship. All these thoughts are actually thoughts that comes to every of our mind when we see things like scholarships. And when you click it, the long form you feel certain times makes you jump off the website and just think this is a whole lot, that might not really come true. But in my experience, I did get a scholarship, right? Despite all factors put in place, I have been applying for different ways of getting my bachelor degree. I have been doing other programs online, non non certificate degrees, trying to do my degree, and because it's important for me to complete my degree, because it is really quite challenging sometimes, without a degree to get a well-paying job, and you just feel like you're missing something. So the fact that the jobs I've been doing hasn't been really sustainable enough to really fund for my education, judging from the background where I come from, you know, I I was a dropout from 11 years old. I dropped out from school from 11 years old, and I started fixing cars. I started working on car as a child mechanic, and I only had to attend preschools every once in a while, you know, just to um, learn how to read, and all that was doing me trying to work as a child mechanic. And during all those times, I also went to some vocational schools, tried to get certification on vocationals, and I do some pre-degrees around some different um, subject related to mechanic, since I couldn't really attend a full school and also be able to, focus on school. Why not? Because I have to take care of myself, right? So that was the history of my school. So, but I've always wanted to have a university degree, just so that I can have more opportunities to apply for jobs, even maybe outside my country, like Nigeria, because all of these foreign companies or foreign schools, of course, require you to apply with an advanced um, university degree, that is um, able to compare with what their requirements, right? So, but I never really had all the opportunity to really do to really pay for a university. Even though I can afford them, I have to either take my job or take the education. And the job pays for the education, and the job is 9 to 5. So it's almost um it has always been like that for me, and I've been trying all the ways to go back on it. You know, um I have done a degree, a non-paid degree that you don't have to pay for, because most of the reputable schools, offer you degrees to really try out, to try if you can pass um, their curricular activity, their tests and exams. They can, allow you um, get the degree for free, right? So I've tried all that strategy quite a few times, and I I didn't pass most of them, and I have been doing some online certificate, non-certificate degrees, from places like Coursera and Udemy, and but because I cannot really afford the certificate, you know, payment, I just drop out on it. And so there are different ways I've really tried to really get my degrees, and how things to stack up on my portfolio right there. But it has always been my love to have a normal university degree. But to my greatest surprise, all of these things were just like a dream. And you won't believe it, I got an email from UO People, University of the People, you know, for a fully funded scholarship, and I was amazed. I was amazed, and the fact that UO People, the experience has been explanatory. The experience has been wow, and I kind of find myself feeling like it is not different from from a regular school, because I don't see that distancing. I don't feel lonely, because they come to you like every now and then, reaching out to you by um, by email, by your class. Your people has a, a, a platform they use as a virtual campus where all your curricular activities are organized in an explanatory ways. That's where you check out your stuff, you check out your assignments, you reach out to your course advisor, and like it's just so seamless and very easy to use. And seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I encourage you. Your people is worth the time and is worth the money. And one of the things is that your people, I don't know how they do it, but they just don't truly focus on you trying to pay them money to study in their school, but rather they focus on trying to give you the best kind of education and orientation. And because it's people all around the world, all around the globe, people from Asia, people from Africa, people from the Europe, people from the United States, who come together to actually become part of the students. So they try to not only help you learn that particular course that you're doing, they don't only try to teach you alongside all that, but rather they kind of take you around every aspect of systems that helps you be valuable in the market, right? They teach you how to communicate, they teach you how to relate to people, they teach you customer skills, they teach you finance, they help you learn interactions and make it um, so much easy and seamless for you that you have to study at your own convenient time. Aside from the fact that you have the luxury to study at your own convenient time, it is actually something that you become so much attached to, because the campus platform is so seamless that you feel like you don't want to stay away from this platform, right? It feels like, in other words, it feels like you're you are with a community of people that has known you for long, because people there are just so kind. Your study advisor is just so friendly. It feels like you just find someone who understands you, someone who cares about you, someone who's ready to answer your questions, someone who's ready to care for you, guide you on how to become successful on your career. They are just open to answering your question in the most friendly way, and you have some student community to really interact with, and it's just so cool. Like, it doesn't really it helps you stay away from the social media lifestyle for a while and focus on your study, because you're not bored, you have people to actually connect with. And most of you, your people, students, are actually on some interesting platform like Reddit, like all over the social medias, and they have this community and connections where they interact on various conversations. And so it is actually a very, very beautiful experience, and I would encourage you to try it out. You will never regret it. Thank you, your people, for giving me this opportunity to really do my BSc. I appreciate it.